played by Simon Gray, the Phoenix. Welcome. Stephen Fry, John Sessions, John Gordon Sinclair, and Rik Mayall. Now, this is going to be a straight interview because it's a straight play. I mean, it's not the kind of play, though, Rik, that the public are going to expect to see most of you in.
I don't know. I suppose it is really. I'm not the one to ask about the play, really. I haven't read the script yet.
I see.
You know, I just have to go on. I'm so famous now. I just have to go on stage and sparkle, you know.
Of course.
And they all throw their pants at me, and I get loads of cash, and then we all go home. They're the ones to ask about the play, really.
All right, now I'll ask them.
Oh, well,
Stephen, go on then.
Yes, it's about 6 young people, Terry, and it starts with them at university, and it charts their disappointments, their loves, their ambitions, their betrayals, their unrequited loves, their beatings up and murderings, and various amusing points in between, like little stations between two intercity termini, if you like. I don't like personally, but I just told you might like that. That's really what it's about, Terry. It's also about 2 hours, 5 minutes. It's immensely enjoyable. We're all enjoying it. I know Gordon and John are enjoying it too, and may have something to say about it.
Are you enjoying it, John?
Yeah.
John Gordon or
yes,
John Sessions? We
call him Gordon.
Call me Gordy.
Yeah.
Gordy or Mr. Sexy.
Well, Master said there's a sort of sex competition going on.
Yeah, we had a
play,
competition
actually.
coming on tonight to see who could be Mr. Cool, and I think...
Scream Girls.
Who do you think's Mr.
Scream
I think
Girl.
I won.
There you are.
That was the fellas.
That must have been for Terry.
Aye. What was the original question?
What's the play about?
Yeah.
What's the play about?
Well, we've heard what the play is about, but I mean, you enjoy being in it.
Oh, very much. It's a real challenge.
Is
and
it?
it's all about friendship, and which is very nice because we're all friends. And
Are you?
the drama. Yeah.
Will you stay friends, having done this together?
Oh, I don't think so.
Ooh, no,
I don't know.
I think so. No.
No.
Yes. Actually, yes, I intend to be friends with them all. I've been to bed with them all, Terry, as you know. It's been a rewarding experience. Very rewarding experience.
We had to
in the
pay.
case of Gordon. But no, I want to be serious for a moment, if I may. You've asked a question, Terry. You deserve surely the right to have it answered. What's the programme for? It's a play about, in a sense, ageing, going between the ages of 20 and 30, so we have to do a lot of makeup, which is very exciting, because in theatre you do your own makeup. You see, in television, as you know, you have it done for you, but we have to do our own.
Goodness.
And we have to age 10 years, which is very exciting.
It's a very difficult thing because basically, you know, they say, "Oh, come on Terry's show and publicise the play." And plays are very difficult things to publicise. Really, you can't really say, "Oh, you must come and see this. It's all about friendship and getting older." You know, it doesn't sound like
not much return on.
It's not the sexiest show in town.
Well,
because I mean, you can't really describe a play because you have to come and see what it's about. I can tell you what it isn't. I mean, it isn't The Young Ones, and it isn't Gregory's Girl, and it isn't Napoleon, and it isn't whatever Stephen does when he's working.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because that seemed
Winter,
to
I
me,
think.
that seemed to me a soft impeachment of what you just said.
Yes. Well, he's right, you see. I mean, you know, it's no good saying, you know, Hamlet's about someone who thinks he might kill his stepfather. It just doesn't sound very interesting. It's about so much more than that. There's a richness there. Do you know about donuts, Terry? Have you ever seen a donut?
Well, yes.
Yes. Well, as you know, they have different fillings. Sometimes it's jam, sometimes it's apple, sometimes there's no filling at all. Well, show business is rather like that, isn't it? and if you like, you say to us, this is a different thing to be doing, but it's just another donut. It's just got a different filling. That's how I want you to think of it.
Well,
but I
that's going
will.
to jam them into the theatre, isn't it?
That's a nice joke.
We are enjoying eating the donut.
Are you?
As it were.
Yes, we are having a good
What about the audiences? Because you've been playing in Watford. Have you been thrown off the stage?
Well, we did very good business in Watford, actually. We sold it out for 3.5 weeks, which is... London's a bigger town than Watford, and we're running till... Well, I'm in it until June.
Yes.
At the Phoenix Theatre, I think. Yes, the Phoenix Theatre in Charing Cross Road, opposite...
We've already mentioned that, thank you, Rik. We've mentioned Phoenix, Rik. John, you're used to appearing on the stage on your own without any help from anybody. I mean,
Yes.
do you get more nervous working with these chaps than on your own?
Yes, I do actually. It's because when something goes wrong by yourself, you can pretty well get yourself out of it. But I've got friends here that have been difficulty. They can help me. No, but I mean, in a play, if you get something wrong, it's sometimes more unnerving because you realise you're not only making a mistake yourself, you're making it difficult for other people. So in that sense, it's more difficult.
Yeah, so even if you don't make a mistake, you're making it difficult for other people.
Yes.
How true that is. And you, John Gordon, if I may take a different take, you trained to be an electrician.
I did, yes, but I'm not... Yes, I did.
Do you feel excluded from this rather esoteric group?
No, certainly not. I'm having a great time as well. I'm enjoying it very much, but I wouldn't say, no, I don't feel excluded at all.
He painted, John Gordon here, he painted a painting in his dressing room. It was rather, when we were in Watford, he painted a huge painting on the wall of his dressing room. Isn't that lovely?
While he was on the stage.
He's a very good
While I
artist.
was on the stage, that's a kind of omnipresent kind of guy.
Have you, in the time that you've worked together on the stage in Watford and in this play, have you discovered anything in common that gives you an ability to relate to each other, to
Well,
make
we
people
all
laugh?
come from very different kind of entertaining backgrounds, really, and we've all got a lot to learn from each other. We sound like a load of farty old actors, don't we? In fact, we're a lot sexier than that. So there is always... I mean, this is the sort of straightest thing I've ever done, really. I did the government inspector at the MASH, but that was a bit... Lenny over there. Bastard. There is always lots and lots of things to learn. I mean, I don't know anything about being an electrician, so Gordon's there to teach me that. I don't know anything about being a git, so, you know, Stephen's there to teach me about that. And John doesn't know anything about anything, so he hasn't got anything to teach me.
Yes.
So we are all being stretched in various different ways. I'm 5 foot wider this way, and Johnny's, well, he's actually shrinking.
Yes.
So we are...
It is a more difficult acting job than I've done for a while, and I certainly think most of the others as well. Oh, get off, you old git!
We're having a very serious interview here. Please.
We're desperate, trying to get on someone else's telly programme.
Yes.
What I would say...
Can only do
Pushing
charity
themselves
shows
forward.
these days.
What I would say is, well, a number of things I would say. What I would say is it's different because, of course, you're not talking to the audience, you're talking to each other, which is very exciting. I'd also say there are two other people in the play, Paul Mooney and Sarah Berger, who are awfully good. And it's a shame they can't be with us, but as you can see, only 4 fit on
Yes,
here.
we haven't got... In fact, there's two more people coming on shortly, who probably just as well without, but they've insisted on coming on. You're all around 30 now, aren't you? You're all...
Oh, God.
So
Roundabout.
Yeah. So you're all maturing. It is probably time you decided to take on a challenge of something more serious.
I suppose so, yeah. I mean, I was a stand-up for a while. I used to work a lot with Adrian Edmondson. Hello, Adrian. And he sort of decided not to work in cabaret anymore, which sort of left me on my own with just a microphone. I've done everything you could do with a microphone now, including that. So I needed something. I was looking for something with other people and with sets and you know, other things to make jokes with. I mean, when you say this is a serious play, it's not just a serious play. There are sad bits and there are funny bits, and I've got some very good laughs in it. So it's the main difference is that there are other people to work with and sets and other things to do gags with, although it's sad as well.
What might be an unfortunate factor is that people tend to feel if you've done comedy, particularly very upfront comedy, let's say, like Rik has done, then why should you be in the West End and why should you be in a play? There's a dreadful compartmentalisation which tends to go on. I suppose you'd call it typecasting, really. And it's... sorry, I think we're all going to sleep. No, but...
Yeah, let's dance. Let's dance. That's enough.
But,
What a lively moment that was. I'm sorry, John.
That tends to sort of be counted against you. You know, if you go and do something different, you've automatically got a bias against you, which is unfortunate.
I think all the groovy press is going to say why are they being so square, and all the square press is going to say why are they being too groovy. So we're caught between two posts. But the show's very good, so people should come and judge for themselves and not be told what to think by the scum.
Yeah, the play itself.
But is this a surge towards respectability and perhaps...
Do we look respectable?
Perhaps the knighthood you know, I can see you.
I think we're peeping into volume 2 there.
No, but in years to come, I can see you sort of Sinden-esque figures.
People keep asking, I was just something I'd like to say about this, that people keep asking this question, is it a surge towards respectability? And speaking, I mean, you guys don't have anything to prove, do you? I mean, you don't have to.
No, I don't think theatre should be any more respectable than films or television. It's not there to be respectable. If you want to be respectable, you can go elsewhere. Theatre is not there to be respectable.
Yeah, so come to the Phoenix and see us being really unrespectable.
We're not being respectable there at all. Really, I promise.
And throw your pants. Feel free to throw your pants, really.
Really?
Yes.
You enjoy that aspect of things.
Someone threw some pants at me last Saturday, yes, with a telephone number on.
Lawrence Olivier.
It was Lawrence Olivier, yes.
This is irresponsible talk for a man who's just become a father.
Indeed. And I'm going to have another one as well.
Are you?
Yeah. I know how to do it.
And I'm
Knees practicing.
I'm the proud mother.
Well, I hope it's going to be a great success for you in the Phoenix.
Well,
I'm sure it will. You've had a marvellous pre-run.
You must come and see it, Terry.
I will.
Yes. Always welcome in my dressing room.
Thank you.
We can do what we did last time.
Please.
That would be lovely.
I look forward to that.
You get your royal box, Terry.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
So you would have to mix for the public.
Oh, no, we don't want any of that. No. Can you do that impersonation of me that I saw you do on the television?
Titivating and titillating. Staring into the camera. Looking down. Going up again.
I could go on.
Well, good luck to all of you. Please
Thanks,
stay
Eric.
with us because it's been tremendous, and I'd just like you to stay as long as you possibly,
Probably,
to
possibly,
midnight.
whatever. Anyway, bring on the
Quite.
talent list gets.
Quite, yeah. I want to go back, come with me if you will, to February the 5th, and the night of comic relief, in which, of course, you took part. To bring us up to date about that remarkable night here on BBC One, welcome two of its leading protagonists, Griff, Rhys Jones and Lenny Henry.
You're just... Come on. Because we're in showbiz, Griff.
Yeah. Move on, parvenus. Just come on.
One of you sit.
Go on, give us David Bellamy, Tez.
Okay. I'll just do my impersonation of a potted plant.
Tell me about that big night.
Very good.
February the 5th. Tell me about it.
Right.
And what kept you going during that the long watches of that night?
What kept you going then?
I don't know.
The idea that it was going to end sometime.
Soon.
But what, obviously...
Sex and
with
drugs
all
and
the
rock and roll, of
performance,
course.
We didn't hear a great deal about all the stuff that was going on off-screen. What the
There were
public
lots of
doing.
things
They were doing
happening, Terry.
fantastic things, weren't
There were some guys that sponsored events. People walking around with water-filled balloons sewn onto their bodies, something to do with safe sex there. There were people selling bags of air, really funny. I guess you had to be there. There were prison officers seen wearing red noses. Can you imagine sitting there doing 5 years and some guy goes, "Oh, morning, here's it, Boris, thanks a lot, pal." And they gave some guy a chat show 3 times a week. Completely bizarre.
Yes.
Griff.
What?
Well, there was...
Oh, you've got a script
I've got
as
a
well.
list as
Yeah,
well
that's great.
here. My list is about 4... No, I've got Wally Wilson of Whitney, who dressed in a floral crimpline dress with a carrot strapped to his head while speaking Swedish.
How much did he get?
Nothing.
Nothing. friend of mine tap danced on Finchley Road Underground all day, wearing the red nose, and made 750 quid.
That was Dawn, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say a friend.
Yeah.
Well, it's fantastic the way people rallied round.
Oh, yes.
At the end, we're
fantastic.
going to give you the grand total, which is amazing. Now, is the money being spent now?
Yes, 50% of the money is being spent immediately on transport maintenance, which the aid system needs to keep it going, the nutritional programme, the immunisation programme, and also the water programme, Making the Wells. So that's really going well.
Is it going to be an annual event?
Well, it's been discussed, but I think things will continue. I mean, there are all sorts of...
Comic
things
relief
up,
will
you
keep
know,
going.
It'll be up, there are things up the pipeline just waiting to burst out.
Sounds a bit nasty.
Well, we're going
We're
to get...
handing over the baton to these lads here now to carry on the good work.
What?
We did loads.
Well, what do you feel about this new play? Do you think
This new
it's going
play?
to work?
Well, I'm glad to see they're all so enthusiastic
Yes,
about
yes,
it
they were, they were-
themselves.
they were
I thought,
very-
I myself appeared on this particular... Thank you. I myself appeaed on this particular programme just before I
I've got
thought
20.
to-
The play's brilliant! Get me 20 quid. The play's brilliant. Go and see it. Yeah. All these chaps here, God, how much sex can you take on stage?
Thanks, Len, thanks.
Thanks, then.
It's not that good.
Now, look, we're going to give the grand total, which I said is extraordinary. But before we do, let's have a look back at just a fragrant nosegay of the evening.
Hi, Cobbers. Sorry I can't be with you tonight in person, but I'm upside down in Australia.
If you're thinking of laughing, then switch off. What? Whenever you laugh, ring, and whenever you ring, laugh. And whenever you're thinking about ringing, then laugh. What do you think, Griff?
I don't think anything, I'm just doing what I'm told, all right?
What does it say? Guilty or not guilty?
I'll give you 2 guesses.
Not guilty.
One more guess.
Fabulous, yeah. Thank you. When's Rowan Atkinson coming on?
We've got another 3 minutes, come on!
What happened?
Hello, Channel 4? I want to speak to Michael Grade. Now! Hi, Mike. Al. Listen. Your plan is working like a dream. Yeah, I'm just about to go into her office.
All I have to do is get her to close down the BBC and your ratings will soar overnight. Now remember the deal. I get 50 grand plus my own Channel 4 series.
He's my brother, so on we go.
Hold it for a moment now. We're coming to the crux of the matter, the most important part of the evening.
Don't you call me a crux.
One of the most important parts of the entire year, because the grand total is about to be announced, and we have an exciting and yet amusing way of announcing it to you. You'll be pleased. You'll be pleased. Okay, cue Harry. In one night, ladies and gentlemen, comic relief, 13,511,672. Congratulations.
13 mil, eh?
And that people can still send in money because
Money's still coming in all the time. It's wonderful.
So we'll bring you back and you can take your clothes off again. And
anytime for you, Terry.
As the total goes up, I think that's an astounding total. The first year that you've done it, on Children in Need, we've been doing it for 8 years. This last year we got 14 million. 13. Who knows what you can raise as you go on.
That's great. We really appreciate it. Thanks very much for sending us all your cash. And see you next year, guys.
Yeah. Well done, Archie.
Thank you so much, love. Rik Mayall.
One second.
That's wonderful news, and as I say, we'll keep you posted the more money Comic Relief make. We'll see you on Wednesday with the Pet Shop Boys, the Reverend Audrey, creator of Thomas the Tank Engine, and the president of the EEC. All human life is here. See you at 7 on Wednesday. Good night.
Bye.
Well done, fellas.